Hello, boys and girls. Welcome
Hello,
to day 2 of
I said what I said. 12 days of Christmas.
By now, one of you has won the tech group, and congrats to you. It's not easy.
It's not.
It's actually not easy. Now you're shining.
You have a
you're
new
out
phone.
there. You're out there.
You have a new
Unfortunately,
computer.
your enemies also are aware that you won. But like apart from that, you know, the benefits far outweigh the cons. So here we are now. Jollz, so what do we have today?
Okay, so we're starting off as usual with our sip and share, brought to you by who? Bacchus Red Wine.
Cheers.
Today's sip and share is brought to you by Bacchus Red Wine, the #1 premium red wine from the House of Bacchus, made with hand-picked grapes from some of the best vineyards. So whether you're having a little bit of a Netflix and chill or some me time, whether you're like Fakemi and I wallowing the trials of others, you're on a date, you're celebrating a good time, celebrating a win, Bacchus Red Wine is the red wine for you. Share all your moments this season with Bacchus Red Wine. All right, back to the show. Cheers, darlings.
Do you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to make sangria.
Okay.
With the wine.
Okay.
I think this is a good sangria wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come and cut fruits here. Then we're going to mix up a bit of sangria. I like this kind of... Do you think we should be drinking in every episode?
Oh, yeah.
I really think
I think we should. I think this is our vibe.
I think this is our vibe. I mean, I'm still going to have my coffee, but like maybe it can be like Irish coffee. Maybe it can be jazzed up. Have you had tea and Baileys? Like Earl Grey tea?
No.
Instead of milk,
no.
You add... Let me tell you something. My mommy taught me that thing. It's fantastic.
I'm lying. One time I fell asleep in the club.
Jollz.
When I was in university. But it wasn't Earl Grey and Baileys. We're just listening to my story. So I went to my best friend's university. I went to Bath, right? And I wasn't feeling well. But I decided to be a trooper. So I went to the club, yeah. And I wasn't feeling great. And one of my friends, like, I don't know why, went to tell, like, manager. And she was like, she has just the thing. So she made me this massive mug of really hot tea and poured vodka in it. And I promise you, in like an hour and a half, I felt great.
That is, okay.
That's great customer service, first of all.
I think that's fantastic customer service, but that's not happened. I discovered, because one day I just, you know, saw my mom having tea. I just thought, oh, let me join in. Ashe, it was not milk that this lady was drinking. I poured it. I said, this is tasting alcoholic, dear. She said, yeah, it's Bailey's. I thought Tuesday Laro. Hey. And anyway, since then, I've joined in on the tradition. It's a wonderful time.
So tomorrow we're doing sangria with the red wine.
And then, but I think in the future, I should be adding alcohol to like my coffee. I just feel like it's a vibe. For our guests as well, I just feel like it's something that can really very much click.
As you already know, Flutterwave is an amazing payment processing platform, but they are not just that. Flutterwave is working on a host of products to make your life easier, not just as a consumer, but also as a business owner. Now, Flutterwave is currently working on something called Flutterwave Grow. And Flutterwave Grow is targeted at making the process of incorporating your business legally and business-wise in the simplest way possible. They are working to build a system that means you can just do all of that in one place without worrying about what you're missing out, what you can't do. And it's not just incorporation in Nigeria. This includes the UK, the US, and many other places. So check out Flutterwave Grow, ask them questions, join the wait list, and we're very excited to see how your business can grow. All right, back to the program. Okay, so our first problem is someone that calls herself Not Me. Says, hey guys, I love your podcast.
Thanks.
So I have been in a relationship for 4 years and it's been good. We are Christians and we were normal Christians till this man decided that the Holy Spirit has called him. This is one of my worst nightmares. I can't lie to you. Called him where? That's what she wrote. Now he's saying he wants to become a pastor just like that. It's so sudden. There was no sign he never ever mentioned wanting to become one before now. We are meant to get married. In fact, we've been discussing taking the next step. And now this. I do not want to be a pastor's wife in caps lock. I don't know what they go through and that's the standards they are held to. I'm not about that life. He says there's nothing he can do about it. So 4 years are gone just like that. Please help.
Tell him to call the Holy Spirit back now.
Wrong number.
Tell him to call the Holy Spirit back. That's
But what would you do?
Me,
If your partner kind of said,
simply wouldn't marry a pastor. I simply wouldn't.
What if after you guys get married, he becomes a pastor?
I simply wouldn't be married to you're not actually, well, if we've already gotten married, but you know when someone changes so drastically that they're no longer the person that you're with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's not like they experience, there's change that like you don't expect it, but you go with the flow. This is a decision that you're taking that is important to you, but affects my life in such a drastic manner that I just don't know that it can ever click. Or I become the rebel. The only way it can work is if you day your day, I day my day. In the sense that unless there's an arrangement where you don't expect me to wear any hats to church on Sunday, I'm not going to lead any benevolence team. Women's meeting, I'm not talking there. I'm wearing jeans to church. Anything skirt suit, you can't find me there. You get that Sunday hat, I hate it. Kimoma or pearls. I hate it. Do you get? So if it's that kind of thing where we can make it work, that's like, okay, I want to be in the church, but like, I'm not going to drag my shit. The problem is not even the husband. Let's say you get past that, the husband doesn't, the church members. Unless the husband makes a firm stance, and I've only seen that happen once or twice where it is me they called. Leave my wife alone. It is very tough in this culture to not do that pastor's wife. And if you don't want to do it, you are seen as a witch. Yes. I would be a witch anyway, if that was the situation. I'm just saying that I would, because like I can't change my whole life because you are changing your vocation. It's not like, I'm a Christian too, but being a Christian and being a pastor's wife is a different ball game. Very different like responsibility.
Especially given our context. You know what I find interesting? People are never called to be like servants in church. They're always called to be like pastors. They're always called. People never hear like, do you know what? I think God wants me to start cleaning in church, or to like work in the car park, or become an usher, or like just work with children's church.
To be on the finance, and not to be in the accounting team.
And not teach us the children's church. You know, like in children's church, there's really someone that just kind of helps out. Someone
like just making sure the kids aren't going crazy.
Yeah. People, I've noticed Nigerians are never called to do those ones. They're always called to be pastors. People are never called to be like actual servants. It's always like,
not that that's what's happening to this person, but
it's just very much a thinking about.
It's very much a career
and a very profitable.
I think that those other ones they send it by text. Do you get what I mean? Usher, like deacon, but when they call you on phone,
it's always a vision. It's always visionary.
Exactly. It's always like a pastorate thing. Fair. But those other ones they normally send it by text, email. That okay, I want you to the church. I feel like that's what it's not really a calling as much as it's a memo. But if you like, do it. If you don't like, don't do it. I think it's tough, Sha. I can't lie to you because personally, and I know it sounds somehow, you would have to be, the husband would have to be a very understanding person
for it to work.
Yeah,
I think it's a real thing, and I think giving the obligations is something you have to seriously think about. I know she says she loves him.
She won't be able to escape all the obligations. There are things
she wants to be able to escape obligations. Period. And his role is only going to grow unless he's a terrible pastor.
Exactly.
And even if he is Nigeria, a pastor is a pastor. You kind of are going to grow in that
30 people
role.
Churches are worse than mega churches.
Yeah,
and that's a fact.
In fact, there's even a lot more.
Yeah, because they really hold on to the pastor a lot more.
So I think it's something for you to really kind of consider. What do you do? What should you do? I don't know. It's not.
I don't know. It's a tough one. But
I feel like I'll just start crying because I'm a preacher's kid. So I can't, like, that life is just not.
I certainly won't cry.
No, I will cry.
I'll definitely fight. I said, let's call him back. Call him back.
What did you hear? Well, me, that's not what I heard.
Let's call him back. The Holy Spirit, two of us, let's call him now. Let him tell us. We'll do fasting. Okay? If he doesn't come to me in a dream, we're not doing it.
Yeah, I think it's
tough.
Just really tough.
I can't lie, it's tough. And it's a huge change. It's not like a small thing. And then also, a thing I find so crazy about pastors is so much of themselves is for other people. When you've now finished doing all that shit, you now come home to me spent carrying the weight of people's problems on your head. Then me, I'm now getting the version of you that is tired, that is just trying to gain your energy back because all bloody day you've been counseling, you've been doing, excuse me, that's not what I signed up for marriage for.
Yeah.
So I'll now be feeling bad about just talking to you about my normal day because you've just casted out a demon. Kilo day. Do you get? Yeah. Meanwhile, somebody in my office is annoying.
Do you know? I remember one particular time that I snapped at someone. So we were at my parents' church and someone kind of came in and said, please, I want to see daddy. I said, he's not your dad. He's my dad. Me and my brothers are his kids. He's your pastor. Because I just remember feeling like, so you had been at church for, and this is normal. You are at church for hour. Like when you're a pastor's kid, Sunday is not a good day. You know how some people's normal Sunday is like an hour and a half maybe. Your Sunday starts very early in the morning because you get there early. You stay after. Church people's problems. When you can't do a spontaneous like Wednesday dinner with your parents because there's prayer meeting. There's Saturday this. There's all night. So a lot of your life,
So me that I want to do Saturday night, date nights or something, you are preparing for someone in the morning. How can it click? How can we be in the club? Do you get? And I think it's very important as a married couple to be in the club. I think it's key for marriage to be out together, dancing, having a foolish time.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to be acting.
My dream is to be with somebody.
I think it's very important to be acting a damn fool at a party with your husband. But how would it look when pastor is in the clubhouse? Do you get? Meanwhile, all this time we've been going to the club. Then now you say you're a man of God. You now start wearing short sleeve suits. I don't like all these things. I don't like all this. I don't know. I think to be fair, it's actually a big discussion.
Damn.
And I don't think you should take it, like if he's convinced, I don't think you should take it as a light kind of change. Not that you should like let it go, but I don't think this is one of those things that, you just figure it out. You guys have to be sure that you're like, because this is going to change things. That's the fact.
Completely. So good luck, Sha.
I wish you the best. So if you're not ready for it, that's fair enough. But I don't think this is one of those things where it's like, it'll be fine. It's not like changing jobs.
Not going to be fine.
It is a significant, like your dynamic is going to change fundamentally. And if you're not ready for that, personally, and this is not advice at all, I'm just saying personally, I wouldn't do it.
I don't want my daddy to be sad.
Yeah, you can't say such things.
I wouldn't do it.
I would do it. Pastor's lovely.
Okay, our second and final one for today is from someone that calls himself Breakfast King Oniduro his son.
Oh God.
Says, I brought my supposed girlfriend of 10 months to the abroad for a PhD. I did the entire process, fees and everything. Got us a new furnished, fully stocked apartment with separate rooms before she arrived. And then she arrives and claims she's jet lagged for a few days, which was fine. Then I wasn't sure what we were doing. I eventually asked her about the status of our relationship after you pay school fees. And she said she didn't know I was serious about us. She's been bringing in different men, not wanting to hang out with me. But fine, you're doing that. So why are you accusing me of sleeping with one of my best friends? Now, the dilemma is she's busy doing one night stands around and I'm losing my mind stuck in this fucking apartment with her for a whole year. I don't know how to move on. And what can I tell her? Oh, by the way, I handle most of the bills and she still has the effrontery to ask me for stuff. She even tells me about her escapade. Sir, this girl does not like you. She does not rate you.
First of all, my eyelashes are itchy because of the rubbish, the clownery. When clownery is afoot, I usually get allergic. It's an allergy that I have to rubbish. I just want to say, sir, he's a real Oniduro son. You are not a serious person in name. Let me tell you, there's no capacity in which you're a serious person. Oloshe PhD. You paid for her PhD. Then when she got there, she wasn't sure if you were serious about her.
No, I'm just asking. So how are you guys together?
She's a witch.
No, forget me, please.
No, this is witchcraft. No, it's witchcraft. You know.
A witch and a clown.
It's not witchcraft. Let me tell you the truth. She doesn't rate you in it.
She doesn't like him.
Because if you rated him and you watch him doing this PhD thing, you'd be like, I beg, stop this thing that I did, because like I don't have any plans to. The part that's so funny to me is this thing that they're both in the house. Then she's bringing different men in. You two, what the hell? What is this rubbish? It's because one of you doesn't want to leave that you've not left. I'm telling you, maybe you use her room to do Airbnb. Let her go and sleep in one of these fellows' homes.
This is mad.
Yes.
This is absolutely mad.
It's madness. Just mind though.
This is madness.
You guys are what? Anyway, he clearly really likes her and he's a clown, because there's no way you take this kind of level of somebody just discarding you on the shoulder. Like, first of all, okay, fine, you pay for a PhD, you came to her apartment. Okay, now but that you guys are broken up, you're not responsible for her now. Why are you paying for her shit? G.S. Kilo de. Then you are sitting there, you are listening to her stories.
I
You
don't
have
get
sense now. He
she
doesn't have sense.
She doesn't like you and she doesn't rate you.
Forget they not liking you. That one is evidence. She doesn't rate you.
She doesn't rate you one bit.
She doesn't rate you one bit. Her and her friends laugh at you in the group chat constantly. Wait, look at this fool.
In fact, she's even irritated. She's
when you come back,
moving around.
This guy is just
making noise.
He's just probably trying to move to babe just to irritate me. This on that one. I'm telling you, you're the group clown.
Yeah, you can't.
You're a court jester.
You have to forget about you.
You're like her entertainment.
You really messed up.
Inside, you really messed up. Really messed up.
This is a big mess up. Because the problem now is you started something, you must finish it.
She's not begging.
She not beg you to come and carry her for school.
She didn't. You actually took it on your head, which was nice. But then the point is, for me, at the point where you saw that it wasn't working, you should have made it clear that like this can't fly. Give her 2-3 months. Let her go and find an apartment. It's you that is doing yourself, my dear.
You're not a big softie.
You're not. Forget soft. You're a clown.
Yeah.
That is
like,
problem.
What are you worried about hurting her feelings?
It's love that is doing him. I can see it clearly. There's no problem. It's love that is doing him because on his head, she's also knacking. Bringing different men into his home.
I, also known as Oniduro's son. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, because I don't even have advice for you. I think
you should go and meet the original Oniduro. Sir, you need to put your foot down. Like that you need to actually put your foot down and get your shit together, because this babe, if not liking you is actually fine. Because there's a way to not like you and like, okay, because you're living together, be respectful. Yeah. I say she doesn't rate you one bit. In her eye, you're a court jester.
I'm just wondering, like, so how is she confused about what you guys
what they call
are?
A class clown?
Like, was that never like, I'm your girlfriend, you're my boyfriend, or you guys are too cool for that?
What are you talking about? This babe doesn't even rate him enough to come up with a sophisticated response. She told him that she's not sure he's serious. You know when someone doesn't rate you to the point where they can't even use 5 minutes to think of a lie. She can't even be bothered. And she knows that anything she says to this clown,
he's going to accept
it. I'm sure he even cooks food. I'm sure he cleans the house. He cooks food. He does. He's still taking care of her. I'm 100% sure of it because he's a clown.
Anyway, Merry Christmas to the both of you, eh?
Let me tell you the truth, eh? This is what you call taking piss. Like, it's a high level of taking piss. And your self-respect needs to it needs to rise above the occasion. Because I'm not saying you should kick her out and be wicked, but you kind of have to put your foot down about things. She's taking you for idiot. That's what's clear. You are an idiot. I mean that with love. But you are a clown. Okay? And the only way to stop clownery begets clownery. And what you're doing is encouraging a lot of clownery. Mm-hmm, you need to say to her, hi dear. So obviously we're not together anymore. And this apartment was for 2 of us. So like within the next 2 months, if you don't mind getting the fuck out,
that'll be lovely.
You can look for a flat. 2 months is enough time to find an apartment. Mm-hmm. That's nice. Also, I think we can both respect each other. We can do whatever we want. Maybe we shouldn't bring people into the house. Clear. These are boundaries.
Fair.
These are just normal boundaries. Also, given that you're not my babe, I'm not your daddy.
How do you feel about bills?
Like, how do you feel about bills? Do you get? Are you not interested in bills? You say you're doing PhD. They pay you now for the research. So, in terms of your contribution to the bills, how far that? Also, I'm not going to be like doing boyfriendly duties anymore. We're now what they call flatmates. You know what they call flatmates?
That's what we are.
That's what we are, honey. And that's how you need to do it so that she can get herself together. Because right now, let me yarn you something. They use you as a meme in the group chat. I'm telling you.
At best.
I'm telling you.
Her friends do you have to ask for something.
Every day they'll be asking,
her friends say, do I look like...
Yeah.
You should ask for something. The friend now say, do I look like whatever your name is to
Let me see. They'll just say, how's that your boyfriend? Look, yeah, it's paining me because I know what I'll be saying if I was in the group chat.
Oh, yeah.
It's very somehow. And I'll be greeting you.
With Vim.
I'll be greeting you. Yeah, I'm fine now. Daddy, what? You guys, since you're taking care of all of us. So I would say to you that I think, you might still really like this person, but I can't lie to you.
Doesn't matter.
This level of
she doesn't rate
non-rating, it's actually
it's too high.
It's sky high. It's sky high. So if I were you, I would like put some boundaries in place so that you can. Also, maybe if you respect yourself, she might not like you, but she might at least start to respect you.
No, she won't. No, it's too late. He just needs to cut. It's too late for all of that. Just need to bounce it. Free.
Good. Fine. Sure. So that's it.
All right. It's time for our
Day
Day two. And today's gift is
what we're calling the MCM package. Now, this is not a sexist thing. It's just, there was a time on the interwebs, on the streets of Twitter, all of you girls were lying that you're going to buy your MCM PS5. You didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. You didn't buy it.
But now there's an opportunity for you
peace
to
of
win
mind
it
for Christmas, which is what I suggest anyway. That is the main gift you should be giving these men. Peace of mind in a box. After Christmas, they collect it back. It's only that one day, 24 hours. But this is what we're calling the MCM package. Not that a babe can't win. Anyone can win. Not about that. It's just, what it is. It is a brand new Michael Jackson, sir. This is a brand new PS5.
Sponsored by Daddy Wa. Our sugar daddy, our chairman, is brought to you by Acorn Digital.
Yes, it is.
Who are? I said what I said. Will you shut up?
Excuse me. I hope you guys know that you don't get bonus for such things.
But yeah, so Acorn Digital is the big daddy.
Yeah.
Of I said what I said.
They
podcast.
are the champions of digital marketing and podcasts and all of such things.
Yeah.
Digital stuff. Anyway, they're giving out this PS5 so that you can win for yourself, or you can win and
for
pretend to give it to your MCM.
Or your dad, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Do you know, I was going on YouTube yesterday, I was looking for, there are people that are gamers, like professional gamers.
Proper gamers.
Yeah, and apparently NEPA is an issue.
I would imagine that, if you're, playing, I don't know, Fortnite or something with some person in, I don't know, another country, and NEPA takes, that could be somehow. And also, because they're esports. I saw someone doing this the other day, competing online for I think it was $5,000. I thought the whole thing was wild. Mm-hmm. That you guys are shooting imaginary people for money. But imagine that you're now winning. They now take night. Then you're now trying to find your phone to connect to say that you're going to draw your gen.
Or there's low current. Then the internet is affected.
Everything now starts doing ping, ping, ping. Listen. So anyway, this is a new PS5, Sha. You can start your journey. And, maybe God will give you gen. So you can start your journey as always. Well, I say as always, as yesterday. You can enter the raffle again.
Yes.
And by tomorrow, we will pick the winner. So the raffle is open from now till midnight.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't come and watch this thing on the 15th of December.
And then say that you want PS5, my dear. This is 8th of December.
It's day 2.
Day 2, Nikini.
Don't not say, because some of our listeners, they'll say, okay, I'll buy it tomorrow. I'll buy the raffle tomorrow.
It is a 1-day raffle. It is from now till midnight, and then we're going to announce the winner in the morning. That's it. So I hope you win. I hope your MCM wins.
Have you ever been into games?
I actually used to really like Crash Bandicoots. Do you remember this game?
Seems like the chaotic kind of thing you would like.
No. Do you remember Crash Bandicoot? It was so much fun.
I went to a friend's house. He's not a big boy. If you, just before COVID. Mm-hmm. And he had 2 other housemates. Obviously, they had games and stuff. And I got it in because I never used to get one.
Yeah.
So it was some sort of I think, what are you again? We are assassin. I can't even remember. So you kind of it's one of those it's the end of the world, or the city of New York is now something. So you have to go, you find forage for food, then you'll be killing some. If you see me fake me after 15 minutes, he kind of there was a guy that texted me that was kind of okay, no, this is what this means. I got it. I was supposed to go. I said, what am I doing in there? I'm not doing shake. I'm not doing anything. I was there for a few hours. And then the person I came to see had gone out. Yeah. When he now came, he was like, Jollz, we're going for lunch. I said, no, I've called them. I've ordered food. Food will meet us here.
No, I used to really like Crash Bandicoot. I used to really like Sonic the Hedgehog. That was a really fun game. Those were really fun games.
Yeah.
And I also what other games did I like? Let me think.
I liked computer games.
I liked, I really liked the Game Boy.
Okay.
I loved my Game Boy. It was a great thing. Pokemon was phenomenal. It's a fantastic game.
I used to like all these.
I had a Sega, one of those ones.
Really?
Yeah. I used to have that. After that, though, that was the end. That was the end. That was very much the end of that.
Yeah. I loved.
I don't grab it now.
Fighting
can't lie
games.
to you. I don't. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. I died for that.
That was a game. Mortal Kombat. That was a game.
Choose your word.
There was this Chinese babe that she used to have her head like this that I used to use.
Yeah.
And then one guy with like
But you know
yellow.
what I find very interesting? How like the people who design the games, they don't understand physics and women's bodies.
They don't because all their
the
breasts
will be
are always. First
big,
of all, okay,
and then
I'm
they'll
in
be
a spirit
high.
of fighting. Then I went pants and bra.
Pants
Is
and-
that sensible for my fight?
And the straps of the bra
Do you
are
get
barely there.
just the straps of the bra here? Then your whole stomach is exposed. Your whole. Excuse me, this is a war.
Then she still has small
Her hair.
lipstick.
First of all, her eyelashes are always done.
Very long.
Her eyelash. She will tumble down the whole place.
And
They will throw her into the ground. Her makeup will not smudge.
her breasts will not come out of the dress.
Her hair will not scatter.
Her bum will not scratch.
And I'm
nothing.
just thinking, what the hell?
And all the character do is
what the hell is
And then
going
jump back up.
on? And so yeah, it was very somehow. Anyway,
it's
I used
so
to have Mortal
funny.
Kombat as well. I think those were the only games that I really.
But even
played.
they are aliens and stuff. So even the ones that are not people,
Yeah, they're always
sexually explicit
they're
looking
very
things.
Always so well dressed,
Bum will
and I'm
just
like,
be
my
high.
dear, what are you here for?
small waist, flat
Do you
stomach,
get what
big
are you
breast.
here
What's
for?
going on?
Why is your bum bum so big? This is a
Yeah, a frog.
The world is over. Do you get? The world is actually ended. There's no reason for you to be dressed like this,
Bruh.
So that was interesting. But no, I've never really been a gamer.
Have you ever been into a guy that's into games?
I have not. I just
Really?
feel like with the amount of attention you should be giving me, what time are you going to have for that?
For
means
your
you're
video
not, do you get-
games,
that means
right?
you're not focused
I
on
haven't.
me
I haven't
or
ever.
other important things in life.
Fair enough. But I've never like really. No. The
I've
answer
never
to that is
dated
no
anyone
either.
that is deep
But it wasn't like no, not even deeply. Just like
into games.
for like
I've actually
fun.
I haven't dated in recent time anyone that actually even has a. I mean, no, I'm lying. I dated someone who plays FIFA. But like, just like
Casually, it
once
wasn't
in
like
a while,
it
with
wasn't a
friends or
major
something
thing.
when
Yeah.
people come over or he goes to his friend's house, but not the game is never like on his own though. Like
He's
when
not going to
I'm
put
there,
on the game.
He's not going to put on.
That's
It's only when somebody comes over.
Yeah. Maybe I should win this one.
I don't think it can click.
I'm going to
for-
buy a raffle.
I don't
now.
know.
I'm going to buy the raffle now.
I'm going to buy a raffle. Maybe my MCM
I want
can
to.
win.
No, not even for the MCN, for me.
Although that guy has. The other one doesn't have place. Can look at it. I'm only buying one gift. Let them share.
Yeah. Like, oh, hi, meet each
To
other.
all the boys I have loved.
I have barely liked.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to put on the gift. Let all of you share.
Barely.
It. So you guys should go and beg, beg your people that like you, beg your babes. Let them buy.
Why are
you.
they begging 200 naira for the raffle? If you don't have 200 naira
Buy
to
ticket
the
for you.
raffle.
Let me tell you something. That babe is not buying for you. Whoever you think you are her MCM, she's actually not buying this thing for you. I hope a babe wins.
You are not even-
I hope a girl who wants it wins.
Wins, yeah.
I think it'll be so funny.
Yep.
I actually hope a girl who
110%.
plays games wins. Yeah, that's actually my dream. I hope a woman that plays game wins, and I hope she'll give it to any goddamn MCM. That is my hope. Don't go and wrap this thing that you're giving him a present. I'm yanning you.
No,
Don't
you will
do it.
regret.
You will
It's better
regret
for you to give it to your
him.
father.
See, anybody buying PlayStation, you will become a PlayStation for him. Trust me.
But yeah, I'm really excited and good luck to everyone.
I wish you the very best. I hope you win.
Tomorrow morning we find out who the winner is, and then you find out
The
gift
next
for tomorrow.
day.
All right, guys. Good luck
Peace
and
out.
goodbye.